almost every day I open up the news sites in the US, Caleb, and I am horrified about what I might find involving the US. I mean, I want America to succeed. A successful America is good for the world. Today he made some comments in Massachusetts. Just have a listen.
The first frost, you know what was happening? You had to put on your windshield wipers to get literally the oil slick off the window. That's why I and so damn many other people I grew up have cancer, and why can't for the longest time Delaware had the highest cancer rate in the nation.
So I just told the world that he has cancer, and then his office had to scramble to say, well, actually, he doesn't have cancer. Non-compos mentis, surely.
Oh, look, it's almost day by day you can watch the mental devolvement of Joe Biden. It's actually quite sad, you know. It's sort of at the point where someone, for his own good, has to tap him on the shoulder and say, mate, you've got to go off to the nursing home.
But look at the number two, though.
I know. Imagine ending up with Kamala Harris as the president. And I think, in fact, even though Biden's polling is terrible, her polling is even worse. So you don't really want to end up in that position. But how sad that the bloke who is, you know, the leader of the free world is clearly not with it, and there's nothing we can do about it. He's got the job for another 2 or 3 years at the moment, and God forbid he decides to run again. Can you imagine if he decided to put his hand up again? It's just unfair for the bloke, the poor fellow. We keep trotting him out and watching him do this to himself.
It's like that movie, I'm a bit older than you, Weekend at Bernie's.
Yeah, correct. It absolutely is. But you know what? It's amazing to see the CNNs of the world continue to defend Joe Biden. Like when Trump was there, every off-colour remark, oh, why is he encouraging people to drink bleach and what's coffee and all sorts of other things. Nowadays, again, every time he fronts a microphone, his staff have to say, no, he didn't really mean that. He didn't really mean that Putin would be overthrown. He didn't really mean he had cancer. I mean, the difference being, of course, there was method in Trump's madness, whereas with Joe Biden, it seems to be a product of senility, but that doesn't make it any better. I think it actually makes it worse.
Midterms, we'll be watching that very closely.
Yeah.
Gideon Rosner, Caleb Bond.